Let's do a bit of a recap for a second. I've gamed on a Leapfrog. I've gamed on a scientific data computer, the Trimble Yuma. You guys love that one. I've gamed on a weird Sega industrial PC. I've gamed on a Chinese translator pen. I've even gamed on an iBoss firewall. I've gamed on some Google Meet conference thing. I've gamed on the AI slop machine. I've gamed on a cardboard box. I've gamed on a medical display computer. And as of most recent, I have gamed on the PBS Kids Playtime Pad DVD player. So, big gamer right here. It appears that I am in a bit of a gaming arms race with myself. First I game on this, then I game on that, then I game on this, then I game on that. When does it end? I have no idea, but it's not today. This is a magnifying glass. Not really, but that's what Magneo would like you to believe. And she turns on, right? Yeah. This is what the kids today call a smart magnifying glass. Oh, whoops. There's like a child on here. Hold on. Factory reset. Oh, look at all those languages. Wait, is this thing in English? Oh, it is in English. Oh, looks like we're making a Magneo account. Man, my phone number? Really? Can't just give you like a spam email? Oh, holy shit. Circular Gboard. Mail failed to send. We are off to a great start. Factory resetting this may have been a mistake. Okay, I just got done trying to make an account for this. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Can we scam our way in? What the heck? Someone's laptop is about to be real confused. Oh, I am equally as confused. Man, I really didn't think we were gonna have to bust out the laptop this early, yet here we are. I'm guessing the reason that it's not letting me make an account is because I am in the United States of America. I don't know why I could choose so many different regions on here. I think this thing was only in China. There's also no way to make an account on the Magneo website. So, this is about to get interesting. Do we have ADB?
Yes.
Yes. Can we log into the shell?
Yes.
Yeah, we can. Okay, this actually might be kind of easy. What was the command? PM list packages. Yeah, okay, there we go. So can we launch settings? Activity not started. Its current task has been brought to the front. What does that mean? Oh, that's what it means. All right, cool. We got the settings. I just want to tell you guys about the Magneo, please. This is all in Chinese. It's all right. It's all right. I stumbled my way into the language settings. All right, there we go. We're one step closer. Oh, so here's the launcher. This is so cursed. Like, look at the way the UI just, like, bulges around. This is so weird. There have got to be very few Android devices with a circular display that are not a watch. Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious. Imagine if I, like, 3D printed a thing to make this a watch. So how can we start the launcher? Oh, it's just named Launcher 3. That's, like, the standard Android launcher. And go. Haha! You've been played for an absolute fool. Oh wait, but does it stick around through... Does it persist through the reboot? And no. But that's okay, because I think we can do a little more black magic. So it appears that the setup app is called com.example.startingupguide. And I think we can just take that. Then we can use this command. All right, package starting up guide, new state, disabled user. So is it just gone now? That was too easy. All right, reboot one more time. Let's see. Incredible. Now let's see what we can do with the Magneo. I fat-fingered some app, and I cannot leave it. Guess we're gonna see what this is. It wants me to scan something. Oh, it's playing music now. Hold on, let's get a better listen. Chinese DMCA incoming. Oh, we have the camera. Please scan the product logo to choose a product. I think there's some, like, AR card thing you're supposed to be doing here. You might have used that back on, like, the 3DS. It came with these little cards, and you could just, like, aim the camera at it, and you could just, like, make Mario do some shit. I think we're gonna download Animals 2. 50 megabytes. Should've went with Animals 1. The blank has antler. I imagine this is the part where I'm supposed to scan the appropriate animal card. Okay, well, that's very unfortunate, considering I don't have one. Account tourist. I guess that's what happens when you don't log in. Can I go home now? How do you get out of here? Oh, wait. That looks like a little house. Is that the home button? Wow. That is not the home button. I feel a bit stupid right now. Okay, so what were we just in? I don't even really know how I got there. Did I get there by pressing the button? No. I don't know. I'm just glad we're out. This one looks a little terrifying. What's Mag C? Is this what we were just in? No, this is new. Let's get a shot of the Ryobi hot glue gun. What? It thinks it's a desk lamp? Fail. Vickers? No, Tyler was in the last video. Fail. Hot melt glue gun, hold on! Wait a second! That's actually correct. What? Oh, I don't even want to know what kind of cursed data I'm sending to China right now. Okay, let's see how well this works. Double-sided tape? Actually, it's masking tape. Sealing tape? I'm gonna go with no. Adhesive tape? I mean, that's technically correct. Am I training it? Why does it ask me to, like, confirm whether it's right or not? I think I'm training a model right now. How about the screws? Black beans? Pot. No Magnio, that's drugs. Bull. Wrong again, idiot. So that's kind of interesting. What does this do? What? Oh, I'm like changing the silhouette of something. Oh, that's a toothbrush. Hold on. I think it is asking me to find the items. Whoa, it is. That's kind of cool. You can just go play scavenger hunt in your house. Well, a knife? What even are some of these supposed to be? Like, what is that? Can it just be like any square object? No. Doesn't like it. Okay, well that's kind of cool when it's not asking you for a knife. Music. What kind of music we got? Do we have this character here in the US? Neo Bear in Dreamtown? I mean, it's in English. Fammy reference? Leave a comment if Neo Bear is in your location. I can't stop the music. Can we go back to settings? Nope. Oh, wait, we have a skip button now. But it does not. Oh. Hell yeah, let me make a passcode, and now we're in parent mode. What kind of apps we got? No. Register. Error code 40,001. That's fine, I don't need your stupid Neo apps. Please sign in first. How about I don't? Task manager. Oh, this literally is a task manager. Alright, how's about I tell you some stuff about the Magnio? I found out about the Magnio from Hero.se. Oh god, we're at 4% battery. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. We don't need it. Lucky for me, I've got a new phone that I can use while Googling random crap at the desk. And it's from the sponsor of today's video, Red Magic. This is the Red Magic Air 10. It's what you call a gaming phone. Look at that, I put the XI3 wallpaper on it. I've been using it for a little bit, and it's kinda nuts. 6.8-inch, 120Hz OLED display, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in there, 16 whole gigabytes of RAM, that might be more than your PC, 512 gigs of storage for all the games, and now this right here is one of the coolest parts to me. Watch this. So say you're playing Mario Kart Double Dash on your phone as you do, and you want to hit a stinky drift. What are you gonna just like, no, you're not gonna do that. But with the Red Magic 10 Air, watch this. Boom, the top of the phone is a trigger. It's got these two little capacitive shoulder button things. You can map that to anywhere on the screen. Look, see, there's R and there's L. So you can hit every stinky skid that your heart desires. There's way more sweet features with this phone, but that's gonna take all day if we're gonna cover all of them. But for now, back to Haro.7zip. So right off the bat, I think you can understand why I have paid attention to this account. No clue what that is, but that's Minecraft running on it. And that's just a beautiful sight, to be honest. But a few months ago, they had posted this. And dear God, I had to be a part of it. Like, look at that. That's so cursed. Hold on, let's try that, like, right now. Usually you just hold volume down and power. So this is not the same because twerp is like a custom recovery. This is the stock recovery. This is so goofy. Wow. I guess this would be a good time to remind you guys that Bringus sticker and magnet pack 3 has one of those as a sticker or magnet. Bringus.store. But I saw this thing and I just knew I had to game on it. I had to. And these things themselves, they're kind of interesting. So this is like a sub-product of that Neo Bear character brand that we saw earlier. Speaking of which, this character right here, this is Neo Bear. I went looking for a clip to include in this part of the video to illustrate what I'm talking about. And lo and behold, I find this clip. This is Neo Bear Dreamtown Season 01, Episode 01. And I apologize, I don't know the name of this character. I only skimmed through the video. I'm gonna give it another watch later. But this motherfucker, guess what he has? There it is! Look at this. This is the craziest tie-in of all time. Oh my goodness, this product placement is so meta. This is on another level. I will need to dive deeper into the Neo Bear in Dreamtown lore to fully understand the ramifications of this discovery. But now you guys know. I guess that character's big in China or something? Like I said, I have no idea who that was other than like this. And since that's either only or mainly a thing in China, these were only from China. And it's like, yeah, okay, big deal. You can get whatever you want from China off of AliExpress or something, but not this. Magnio. Polish? What? No Magnio here. What I'm trying to say is that it was really hard to track this thing down. But eventually I ended up on a website called Goofish. Goofish is kinda like Chinese eBay. These are random used things that people in mainland China are selling. And there are a ton of these things on there. So that's where this came from. But on Goofish, you cannot send things to the US. Again, this is like a mainland China only kind of thing, I think. So that is where fellow YouTuber Inkbox comes in. Inkbox is incredible. I was actually watching his videos before I needed him to send me stupid shit from China. The bizarre origins of Pokemon Yellow for the NES, making a CPU in Excel. I think you guys might enjoy his videos. So thank you, Inkbox, for sending this over, as well as some other really interesting Chinese domestic products that will end up being videos as well. But for now, we got a little bit of hackery to do. So the end goal is to do some gaming and also figure out what the specs of this are. And to do that, we're gonna have to install some APKs. And to do that, we're gonna need a web browser. And as you see here, there is no web browser. So let's see if we can install an APK from local storage. So are we gonna get lucky here and this thing has USB OTG support? I'm gonna hope yes. I don't think so. Just in case, I will also try powering it, and nothing. What if we look in the file manager? Storage? I cannot change the source device. Okay, well, looks like that route is not gonna work. The smart thing to do at this point would be to hook this back up to the PC and just sideload from there. But since I've got this fancy Red Magic phone, I want to try something else. Oh, wait, what version of Android is this? Knowles Magnio. Android version 7. That is old as balls. Okay, I have to find an APK that will run on Android 7. CPU Z is Android 5 or higher, so we're gonna try that. Now we will connect them with the power of Bluetooth. Knowles Magnio. Accept incoming file. Yes. Look at that, it's on the move. Not terribly fast. Honestly, it's a miracle that Bluetooth file transfer still works at all. File received. Do we have our file? Yeah, we do. Does it install? Yes.
Nope.
App not installed. And the button to dismiss this is off the screen. Well, this sucks. Okay, well, I mean, that kinda, sorta technically worked. It's just that this thing is gonna be very picky about which APKs it wants to install. So, good job, Red Magic. You did your job well. But never send a phone to do a computer's job. No way, it comes up as a Zune. Okay, so what if we try to install the exact same APK with a PC? Maybe then it'll tell us why. Install failed, internal error, disable install third app. Okay, that sounds to me like there is some kind of setting or policy on here that makes it so you just can't install APKs. I think third app is referring to third-party apps. So now I'm going to use my big brain and Google that because I've never seen that error. I'm looking in the build.prop, which is kind of where like a bunch of system settings that you can't mess with are. I'm in a little over my head at this point. Lucky for me though, Haro already jailbroke this thing. So I'm gonna hit them up, see if they can help me out, and I'll let you know what happens. We have word from Sensei. Looks like we gotta type some magic words, enter some magic numbers. So this command probably opens up an app of some kind. Oh, it's the phone. which clearly works great on this display. Star, pound, 89362 pound, star. Isn't it supposed to do something? Do I call?
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
No. Pound star. Okay, well, I can't figure out how to get any dial codes working. Oh, but maybe they did work? They say install APK using ADB. We tried that earlier, but we can try that again. All right, CPU-Z, Godspeed.
Nope.
We appear to have stumped the Haro, as it looks like we will now be using TeamViewer. Hold on, let me grab an Ethernet adapter. Only the finest internet for our guests. Oh boy, this is about to get very strange. Oh, they're connected. They're now going through my files. I am putting a lot of trust into this stranger from Twitter right now. But on the other hand, this is like fully automatic Bringus hackery. You know, maybe in the future for these videos, I should just sit here and commentate on whatever a local hacker is doing. They're probably smarter, more efficient, won't accidentally format their installation media. This is an absolute win. Okay, they got screen copy running. Oh, this is really cool. This is like double remoting right now. Oh, this is so weird. It's happening over here. Oh, they got into something. This is straight up over my head at this point. It appears they are trying to decompile the APK. I'm happy to see that it wasn't just me that was confused about this. Oh, no Java. I don't play Minecraft. Oh, so they found the secret code in the settings app, but for some reason, it just doesn't work. From what I can gather from the websites we're visiting and the files we're downloading, it appears that we are going to try to flash the system image of their Magneto device onto mine. I imagine that's easier than trying to figure out why mine is so bunk. Plug and unplug. Plug and unplug USB. I can do that. I was essential. We're now taking a backup. Wow, that's gonna take a while. I am now having my Windows Defender turned off. Oh boy, am I sure I didn't connect to someone in Kolkata? And that's it for the backup. That only took like 20 minutes. We have done something to this? I'm not really sure, but it's stuck on this screen. I have communicated that we are not currently booting. This is crazy. I'm using the camera to show him this. We are transcending borders today. Transcending time zones. Also, we can do some gaming on a Magneto. This is ridiculous. Press and hold the power button. I'm capable of that. Whoa, I'm misunderstanding. Oh no, I don't know what they want me to do. Okay, it's doing a thing now. Mission success. Oh, we're booting now. And the reattempt. Yo, I think that was it. I think I'm being trolled right now. They're installing like a Windows phone launcher? Okay, maybe there's an actual reason. Maybe it just works better with circular displays. Although considering everything is squares, I don't think that's true. Never mind, we are pivoting to Nova Launcher. Looks like we have been told finish. Haro is being as kind as to clean up. It looked like toward the end there, they were trying to get another launcher onto this thing, but we're struggling a little bit, so I'll see what I can do about that. Unfortunately, this process did not look very easy to replicate. Just kidding, I became a legend and wrote a guide, link in description. And that's it. We can now install APKs, so I'm gonna do what I do best, and do just that. But more than just these. Hold on, I need to do more. Here are the long-awaited specs. It is a MediaTek MT6735, 4-core, who cares? Model Magneto. Manufacturer Magneto. Board Magneto. 800 by 800 screen resolution, except not because you'd have to like cut off the corners and do some like geometry. 2 entire gigabytes of RAM. It supports up to OpenGL ES 3.1, and that's gonna be a problem, but I'll tell you about it later. Magnetometer. I wanna test the magnetometer. Whoa. Oh, it's going crazy! 2671.4 micro T. I think that's the maximum. All right, thank you CPU-Z for educating us. There will be a test tomorrow, but here's our gaming selection today. So this might get a bit interesting because there might be buttons off the screen of this thing that we have to hit. Like, right now? Yep, that's crazy. It's already over. It is once again screen copy time. We'll just open up that. Yeah, the play button was down here. There was no hope of hitting that. And the reason that I chose this game, as you can see, tilt to steer, this is gonna be awful. And I wasn't sure which axis was gonna be like the turning axis, because it could be this, or it could be like this. Okay, yeah, it's like this. Unfortunately, we don't have a brake button, so this is quite literally all gas, no brakes. You know, it's not terrible. It runs pretty good. I think I can barely hit the next map button. Hell yeah. This could be much worse. There could be no accelerometer. I don't think this is that bad. You know what would be cool, actually, is to just make, like, another handle for this and just hold it like a motorbike, brother. Okay, you know what? Maybe there's something to that. Surprisingly enjoyable. I thought this would be an interesting one. Tractor Driving Simulator 3D? No, that's not what the APK said this was called. Yeah, Indian Tractor Simulator Pro. That's what I was expecting. Did I just download the wrong thing? Hold on, we're installing Indian Tractor Simulator Pro. I don't know how I ended up with, what was this? Tractor Driving Simulator 3D, which is not the same thing as the name of the app, which is off-road tractor driving. Dude, these tractor apps, they need to get on the same page. Anyway, Indian Track... Oh, this is gonna be good. Is that fucking CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? He's left his life of crime behind to be an Indian farmer, a pro-Indian farmer. I'm gonna drive the Preet. I'm being doxxed by an ad that has my location on a Google map. That is a bruh moment, and I also can't close it. I love round displays. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Wait, that's not CJ. Who the fuck is this? The gas button is just barely off the screen. I think we can still... Hell yeah. This is an incredible camera view. So what is it exactly that I'm supposed to be tracting at this time? The tractor is getting very quiet. You almost can't hear it. But why? I have a feeling that all of the sounds in this game are being played from the same point in the world. So if I go closer to spawn, I think it'll get louder. Yes, that is exactly what is happening. I can like echolocate back to spawn. Because it's getting quieter now, so I have to go this way. Are there more things on the screen that I can do? There appears to be a mini-map that does not work. What the? Okay, Legend Never Die. That's my favorite Indian Tractor Simulator character. I started mission mode, but I don't know what the mission is. I was not briefed. Oh, there's a cinematic mode. Wait, the steering wheel's chains? Look at this camera view. This is crazy. In my Indian tractor, looking for your mom. You know I a tractor. Whoa, 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 that's the ocean. Ain't gonna drive off into the sea. Something, something tractor. It hurts when I pee. Legend never die. You know what they say. I am Legend Will Smith. Eat spaghetti today. Level complete. And my reward appears to be Crab King, Cajun Boil and Bar. Okay, well that was a fun trip to South Asia. Minecraft. I think we have all the controls, which is nice. Oh, it's heating up now. Oh, the screen is almost uncomfortable to touch. Hold on, let me exit screen copy, see if that makes it perform any better. Yeah, it's gonna be a no. This reminds me of Minecraft on the Rabbit R1. Oh, and I also did try to get the Rabbit R1, like, UI to run on this thing, but this is way too damn old. That would have been kind of funny, though. Whoa. Can I kill the pig? You bet I can. Circle is still on the screen for some reason. This is a Minecraft moment. Thank you, Minecraft. Half-Life. Oh, I really hope we can actually play the game, unlike the PBS Kids Playtime pad that would just immediately crash right about here. We're good. We are missing some controls, but actually, we can kind of just move them over to fill the screen. Yeah, now this works. Oh my god, this is great. This runs like really good. Zash 3D runs so good on just everything.
Shut up.
What? They can just tell you shut up? Can I get a Impulse 101? How about you shut up forever? Do you think you can kill G-Man right here? I respawned in the hazard course. They're like, okay, if you died in chapter 1, clearly you need help. But can we play Half-Life 2? Okay, I would like you to hear something. You hear that? The game is running. Somehow. Somewhere. But unfortunately, there is no game. It does not appear in screen copy. And you know how earlier I said that this thing is lacking OpenGL ES 3.2? It's just got 3.1? Yeah, the Half-Life 2 port needs OpenGL ES 3.2. No Half-Life 2. Nintendo PlayStation. Oh, I forgot I had to delete all the games to make room for Half-Life 2. Hold on. And there is also this incredible bug where you go to choose a directory that the ROMs are in. This happens on several apps. There's no internal storage for the file picker, and I've got the ROMs in the downloads folder, but no items. And then if you go to like an external file picker, like Solid Explorer, it doesn't launch the app correctly. This is not like a file picker interface. This is just Solid Explorer. See, look, download ROMs, PS1, there they are. But I can't be like, yes, select this folder, please. And the only way I have gotten it to read any ROMs, I have to take them out of the downloads folder. Wait, why can I now select? Okay. That works excellently. Anyway, like I was saying, you have to take your ROMs folder, cut it, go to Android, Data, go to Zash 3D, which was the Half-Life engine we were playing earlier, put it in there. Now watch this. DuckStation, File Picker, Zash 3D. Oh, look, now it can find the ROMs. Okay, not that I don't love these on-screen controls in every single one of these games, but I kind of want to see if we can Bluetooth an Xbox controller. Oh, well, that just connected right up. Oh, that just broke my ears. This is actually pretty damn good. This is like full speed, no problem. Not a single slowdown or frame drop. What the heck? The Magnio is definitely one of the emulation devices of all time. Somebody go tell Bob Wolf that he doesn't have to review Retroid Pockets anymore.
Look, I'm just as sick of this as you guys are.
Wow, okay, I'm hopeful. Hey, Pro Skater works all right. I know that PS1 on Android is kind of like a solved problem at this point. Like, it's pretty damn easy to emulate on anything. But come on, man, we're doing it on a magnifying glass. Okay, we need to get more advanced than the PlayStation 1. That would have been a funny joke if I was gonna do Game Boy Advance, but no, we're doing PSP. I believe PPSSPP has the exact same issue. Yeah, I had to throw these in the Half-Life folder. This is illegal. This should not be working this good. We've even got some headroom to like speed the emulation up. Damn, dude. Hold on, I want to try a new PSP game. Oh, it's struggling a bit here. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is like 50% speed. Hold on, how about a little frame skip? With a frame skip of 5, we are now going full speed. Okay, so that is not great. PSP looks to be a bit hit and miss. I don't know if I can think of a worse screen shape to emulate the DS on. Oh, it crashed. Mario Kart, I guess. Mario Kart is running damn near perfect. I know that Drastic is also just like black magic software. Someday we'll know how it works. You know, as stupid as this thing is, like, okay, I was kind of saying this earlier. If there were 2 handles with like buttons on it, and okay, maybe not a circular screen, it wouldn't be too bad. I really don't think it would be that bad. Here's a Photoshop mockup. If you would like to invest, my email is in the description. Let's work something out. How bad could GameCube really be? This device's performance may be poor, I know. Magnio, powered by the souls of the damned. I am deeply upset by the fact that the controller is not working and there's no menu button on screen, so I have no choice but to use the on-screen controls. Wow, that hurts my ears. Okay, not that I don't have the patience to continue to watch this at like 10% speed, but I kinda wanna try a Wii game. You know, this actually might run better. Not by much. Okay, well, I just remembered that this game has a really long opening cutscene as well. Thank you, Haro. Thank you, Inkbox. You guys made this project possible. Although maybe you should have stopped and thought that you shouldn't make it possible. I probably took about 10 years off my life by using this thing, so maybe I should be cursing you. If you somehow managed to obtain one of these things and you would like to jailbreak it, there are some links in the description for you.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.